their throat expands into a big bubble when they sing, and it's almost transparent. And I remember crawling on my belly on the grass because I wanted to see it, and I finally did. Yeah. And they're so loud for such a little creature. They're really noisy.
Yeah, Nick's doing karate. Nick's still doing karate. Baseball, and Olivia's doing softball.
I'm doing gymnastics.
Zoe's doing gymnastics. Caitlin's always drawing.
That's good. They're in that good Avalon school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember where the grade school is. Where's the grade school?
The grade school's up on California Avenue.
Southwood.
On California, on Lincoln Avenue.
Oh,
And then the high school and middle school are off of Union.
yeah. I used to live across from one of the schools there in Avalon, in a big apartment house there. There was like 6 apartments.
I think everyone lived in Avalon at one point.
Yeah. I really liked it there. The bus stopped right there.
Did you go to the pool ever?
Yeah, I had a pool pass. Even though I was working, I went in the evenings and on the weekends. Yeah. That little thing to put on your swimming suit.
That's one of the things they look forward to. Is that's when they get to see their friends in the summer. Usually, someone's always down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a small circle, so.
Yeah.
And Olivia's making bracelets.
They still have a movie there?
Yeah, we have movies on there sometimes.
Yeah, they didn't do it this year.
Yeah, I mean, is there still a movie theater in Avalon?
No, that closed years ago.
It did.
Yeah, probably about 10 years before we moved in there.
Oh, that was a big deal. I used to go in the daytime, and then my husband and his mother would go in the evening. So there would be somebody home to watch John when he was little.
Oh yeah.
So
Wow.
so we took we took turns going to the movie. And that was a big deal. And next to it there was a little I guess it was a newspaper place, and every Christmas they had a bunch of toys, and you bought tickets for it, and they had a drawing every week, and I was halfway through my money, and I won and got all the toys, and it was really, we were really hard up because I think the mills were closed, and my husband worked in the mill, and we won all these toys for Christmas.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember whenever the mills closed, because my aunt and my uncle worked down there, my godparents worked there.
Yeah.
That was rough for everybody for a little bit.
Yeah, Pittsburgh was really dependent,
Yes, they were.
and now they've diversified quite a lot now, and they have a lot of other industries that we didn't used to have.
I went to Kennywood the other day and I went on the steel curtain.
It's a big roller coaster, Kennywood
It
now.
goes upside down 9 times. It has the most inversions of any roller coaster in North America. It breaks a world record of having the world's tallest inversion on a coaster.
Take off
And
your mask.
breaks the state record of tallest Pennsylvania coaster at 210 feet. Oh, and the world record is 197 feet. And it goes at a max speed of 75 miles per hour. It's located in Steel City. Steelers country. Kennywood Park.
Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
And I also went on the Skyrocket, which goes from 0 to 50 miles per hour in less than 30 seconds. It has a total of 3 inversions, and it's super fun. I feel like that one's my favorite.
When I was growing up, no one had telephones and they had fire alarm boxes on the poles. And you open it up and it said break glass, and there was a little hammer, and there break glass and pull handle to have the fire engines come. And nobody ever made a false alarm because they could be at a false alarm and there would be a real fire somewhere
Right?
and somebody's house would burn. So they never had false alarms, and they were because of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everybody's walking around with a phone.
Yeah, I was a city kid and we played hopscotch and all those tag games and everything. And on each side there was a hillside and it was wild and you could run around and play there. And behind my house was a big cliff.
Mickey. Hey, Mickey. We're here to visit. Not shaking each other's hands.
Yeah, Kaylee's sister just came home from Vermont and we went to Erie and then we did
Heinz
The
History
History Center
The-
and the Fort Pitt Museum.
And
We
then-
went on the incline.
and then
This one's afraid of heights.
I don't like it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
She
We got to the top of the incline and
It's-
he ran off so fast.
Going up scares me. Going down, I'm fine. I don't know.
It was hilarious.
What I don't like is steps where they're open at the back and you can see down, you know, like
Yeah.
they have metal steps at places like that, and I don't like that.
I still have pictures from when we all went, when me and Kaylee were first started dating, and me, you, Dad, and Uncle Andy, and Kaylee and Linda went.
Yeah, we went up to the top of the
Yeah.
Washington, Mount Washington, everything.
And then we went to Stage AE for the first time.
Where?
Stage AE, it's down in Pittsburgh by Heinz Field. We went to see a band, and then they were really loud, the loudest I've ever heard a band play, and people started a mosh pit where
Slamming into
they
each other.
start running into people, and then it pushes you out, and then it makes the floor open, and then people start running into each other and pushing into each other, and then people like that, and people will just start going, and they start running into circles and tackling each other, and it's just crazy. I mean, Kaylee went off to the side.
Your face was great.
I used to work downtown on the other side of Pennsylvania Station, and I took the bus from Morris, and I walked a long way. It was a 15-minute walk
Wow.
from and I mean you walking fast
Yeah.
up to up by the railroad station was where I worked, almost the strip. I think that's a dividing line.
Yeah, that's a pretty far walk from where the one subway station is
yeah,
up to there.
it
I know
took
exactly
me
what you're
15
talking.
It took me 15 minutes and I had to keep stepping.
I believe it. Yeah, that is a good way.
That's good exercise there.
Yeah, and then later on I moved to Mars and I took the Harmony bus and they would let me off at the American Bar and Restaurant, which was right across from where I worked. And they used to always tease me on the bus about getting off at the bar.
The bar.
And it was like a family bar. I mean, they had a restaurant as well as serving drinks.
Yeah.
And people went there for lunch from the strip. Yeah. wife made homemade pound cake and brought it in for serve for dessert. It was really delicious. Really. I remember.
I don't think it's there anymore.
It was an American Farm restaurant, and it's across from that